Incredible facts about China. Number 15, China, the giant of Asia. Hey friends, let's kick off this incredible journey with number 15. China, the quintessential Asian superpower. Picture a country so vast it's the fourth largest in the world by land area, with borders touching a whopping 14 different nations. But that's not all. In addition to its mainland territory, it governs Hong Kong and Macau under the unique one country, two systems framework. Each has its own laws, its own currency, and even its own passports. Chinese landscapes are absolutely breathtaking, ranging from the Tibetan Plateau to the Gobi Desert, and from the fertile northern plains to the subtropical southern coasts. It's like having an entire planet inside a single country. It's no surprise that China is home to over 34,000 plant species and 7,500 animal species, including the famous giant pandas, South China tigers, and Sichuan golden snub-nosed monkeys. Number 14. The Chinese even invented toilet paper. While our European ancestors were getting by with animal hides and wooden sticks, the Chinese had already invented four things that would change history: the compass, gunpowder, paper, and printing. Gunpowder was born by accident in the 9th century when alchemists were trying to find the secret to immortality. Imagine their surprise when they blew everything up instead. But you know what always makes me smile? They also invented toilet paper in the 6th century. While in Europe, people were still using dried grass and seashells for centuries afterward. The Chinese were truly ahead of their time. Number 13. Chinese women, beautiful, brave, and free. Let's talk about Chinese women, famous for their classic Eastern beauty. Fair skin, delicate features, and bright black eyes. But the Xinjiang region is special. Here, girls have a unique, mixed Western look that is absolutely stunning. In big cities, young women are becoming more and more independent and determined. On dates, they still have that typical Asian gentleness, but they often offer to split the bill to show their independence. They use apps like Tantan and Momo to meet people, but always with a great deal of caution. There is still pressure to get married before 30. Those who don't are called leftover women. But an increasing number of young women are courageously choosing career and independence. Number 12. Marrying the dead, a real tradition. In some remote villages, there are truly unusual marriage traditions. The Masuwa people, for example, live in a matriarchal society where women freely choose their partners without legal constraints. But the strangest tradition is Minghun, marrying the deceased. They believe that those who died single would remain lonely in the afterlife. So they organize post-mortem weddings to give peace to the souls. Some families even married living people to the deceased. Number 11. A capital city over 3,000 years old. With over 21 million inhabitants, Beijing is not just the capital, but a true global giant. It has more than 3,000 years of history and is home to wonders like the Forbidden City, Tiananmen Square, and the Great Wall. Economically, it's impressive. A GDP of $634 billion in 2023, which is higher than Malaysia, Argentina, or Thailand. The per capita income is nearly $30,000 a year. The subway system is over 800 kilometers long and serves 10 million passengers daily. Number 10. The city that never sleeps. After 10 p.m., Beijing completely transforms. Areas like Hohai and Dongjing become a hive of people eating, having fun, and socializing. Movie theaters are full between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m., and karaoke bars go strong until 4 a.m. The heart of it all is Go Street, where hundreds of restaurants open at midnight, serving spicy hot pot, grilled skewers, and stinky tofu. Number 9. Beggars use QR codes. In China, cash has all but disappeared. Everything is paid for by scanning QR codes with Alipay or WeChat Pay. Even beggars have their own QR codes pinned to their chests. For us foreigners, it's a shock. International credit cards are basically useless. They have over 500 million surveillance cameras with facial recognition. For the Chinese, this means security, but for many foreigners, it's unsettling to be constantly watched. Number 8. The world's largest tea producer. China produces over 40% of the world's tea, earning billions from international markets. Provinces like Fujian and Yunnan are tea capitals, producing highly prized varieties. Some ancient pure teas cost millions and are treated like investments, similar to vintage wine. Number 7. China blocks all foreign social media. China's political system is extremely centralized. Xi Jinping holds 3 positions of power simultaneously. Facebook, Instagram, Google, and YouTube are all blocked. They use WeChat, Baidu, and Weibo, a completely domestic ecosystem. Every account must verify a real identity, so every comment is traceable. A single wrong post can make you disappear from social media, or worse. Number 6. Tourist destinations in China. The Great Wall is the absolute must-see. Over 21,000 kilometers long. Sections like Beijing and Minghun offer breathtaking views, especially in the fall when the hills turn red and orange. The Potala Palace in Lhasa, at 3,600 meters high, is the spiritual symbol of Tibet. Climbing the hundreds of stone steps with prayer flags fluttering in the wind is a mystical experience. Lijiang, an ancient city in Yunnan and a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is like a miniature Venice with canals and traditional wooden architecture. At sunset, climb Lion Hill to see the city lit up by hundreds of red lanterns. Number 5. China's most mysterious places. Fengdu, the ghost city in Chongqing, represents the afterlife according to Chinese folklore. Temples, statues of demons, and the Bridge of No Return create a chilling atmosphere. In the Qinling Mountains near Xi'an, there are mysterious pyramids, likely tombs of emperors that have never been excavated. They're covered in vegetation and look like normal hills. Lake Tianqi on Changbai Mountain is 2,000 meters high inside a volcanic crater. Some people swear they've seen creatures similar to the Loch Ness Monster. Mogwaching in the Kumtag Desert produces strange sounds at night. Music, whispers, and engine noises in a completely deserted area. Number 4. The most diverse cuisine in the world. Peking duck is pure culinary poetry. Crispy skin, sweet meat, served with thin pancakes and sweet bean sauce. Wonton dumplings with light broth are the perfect comfort food. Tongzi Dan, eggs boiled in the urine of young boys, is a specialty of Dongyang. Snake wine, with real cobras in the bottle, is believed to improve vitality according to traditional beliefs. Number 3. Colorful and fascinating festivals. The Lunar New Year is the holiday of the year, the largest human migration in the world, with hundreds of millions of people traveling home. Lion dances, fireworks, red envelopes, and family dinners are all part of the celebration. The Mid-Autumn Festival celebrates the full moon with mooncakes, tea, and lanterns. The Lantern Festival marks the end of the new year with riddles, dancing dragons, and flying lanterns. The Dragon Boat Festival commemorates the poet Chu Yuan with dragon boat races and zongzi, dumplings of glutinous rice wrapped in bamboo leaves. Number 2. Cost of living in China. In Beijing or Shanghai, a studio apartment costs $600, $900 per month, while in smaller cities, it's $150, $350. Eating at home costs $230, $280 per month, and eating out is $3, $7 per meal. Number 1. Tips for traveling in China. You need a visa. Prepare your documents in advance. Install a VPN before you arrive to use Western social media. Download Dianping for restaurants, Baidu Maps for navigation, and Alipay or WeChat Pay for payments. English isn't widely spoken outside of major cities. Learn some basic phrases or use a translation app. Always carry tissues. Public restrooms rarely have toilet paper. Comment below and tell us which city you're watching this video from, what you think of China, and click on one of the suggested videos on your screen to discover new amazing places. Bye.